Dear students, in this video, we will study about the loan amortization schedule as well as the calculation of equated annual installment. Equated annual installment is nothing but EMI. Okay, your EMI, how much you are paying, if you call it as yearly installment, it becomes equated annual installment. If you call it as monthly, it is treated as equated monthly installment. So this is the problem given for the 10 marks. So we need to prepare equated annual installment and loan amortization schedule. So what is that problem? Suppose a firm borrows 10 lakh at an interest rate of 15% per annum, and the loan is to be repaid in 5 equal installments payable at the end of each of next 5 years. So the firm has taken a loan which is 10 lakh rupees. The rate of interest is 15%, and this loan has to be repaid in 5 equal installments, right, in 5 years. So we need to determine equated annual installments, and we need to prepare loan amortization schedule. To prepare this, first of all, we need to prepare equated annual installments. So how do we calculate that? We need to calculate by using a formula. P equal to A into bracket PVIFA bracket number of years comma rate of interest. Okay, so P, he has given you the loan amount, that is 10 lakh rupees, equal to A, we don't know about the annual installment, into bracket present value of interest and factor of annuity. Okay, annuity for 5 years at 15%. So you should go for the table PVIFA, present value of interest and factor of annuity table. So for 5 years at 15%, the value you will get is 3.352. Now 10 lakh equal to 3.352A, where A equal to 10 lakh divided by 3.352. So you will get equated annual installment, that is 2,98,329. So this is equated annual installments. So if you divide it by 12, it becomes equated monthly installments. But in this problem, we require annual installments. Okay. So now the second part of the problem is preparation of loan amortization schedule. To prepare this, we need to prepare totally these 5 columns. So the first column is year end, installment payment is the second column, annual interest is the third column, principal payment is the fourth column, and principal amount outstanding is the fifth column. So the first year we should take it as 0 because this is the beginning of the first year. So we have taken a loan of 10 lakh rupees. Directly go in principal amount outstanding, right there as 10 lakh rupees. Now at the end of the first year, the annual installment you are paying is 2,98,329 rupees. So interest will be calculated on principal amount outstanding. On 10 lakh rupees, 15% interest, which means 1,50,000 rupees. Okay, so 1,50,000 rupees you got an interest. So principal payment is how much then? It is 2,98,329 minus 1,50,000, right? Second column minus third column. If you do, you will get fourth column, that is 1,48,329 rupees. Now fifth column, how do you get fifth column? So that is 10 lakh minus fourth column you have to do. 10 lakh minus 1,48,329 rupees. So we are going to get 8,51,671 rupees. So next year again installment payment will be same, that is 2,98,329 rupees. Okay, now interest will change here. On 8,51,671 we need to find out 15%. So we will get 1,27,751 rupees. So now principal payment is, in installment payment you have to remove annual interest. So we will get again 1,70,758 578 rupees. Now principal amount outstanding, So it is 8,51,671 is the principal amount which was outstanding. Out of that 1,70,578 rupees we paid. Now how much is outstanding? It is 6,81,093 rupees. Right? So that means we need to reduce in this. Now next year again 2,98,329 rupees. Okay, so the annual interest will be on 6,91,093 rupees. So that is 1,02,000 and 1,02,164 rupees. Okay, 1,02,164 rupees. Now principal payment 2,98,329 minus 1,02,164. It is 1,96,165 rupees. Now in 6,81,000 reduce 1,96,165 rupees. So we will get 4,84,924 rupees. Similarly, we need to do of fourth year and fifth year. Ultimately, you will see that principal amount outstanding at the end of the fifth year, it will be zero. And one thing we understand here is that installment payment from first year till fifth year, it will be same installment payment. But when you take about annual interest, interest will go on reducing, because this problem is related to reducing interest rate. Okay, reducing interest rate. So every year the interest has gone reducing. Like first year it was 1,50,000, then 1,27,000, then 1,02,000, 72,000, 38,000. It has gone reducing year after year. But principal payment, you see, it has increased, right? Because the portion of interest has decreased while the portion of payment of principal has increased. First year 1,48,000, then 170, then 1,96,000, then 2,25,000, then 2,59,000. Likewise, the portion of payment of principal has increased. So this way we need to prepare the loan amortization schedule while solving the problem.